Hello my gorgeous cuties out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun glittery stuff. So if those are things you're also into, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. But anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be playing with the new BH Cosmetics Peridot Palette. This is part of their Birthstone series and this is for the month of August. And this color story spoke to me the most. I was most excited about this one. So I wanted to create a look, do some swatches, and let you guys know what I think about the quality, whether it's good, bad, or excellent. I have no doubt that this is going to be good because BH Cosmetics has been killing it with their palettes. But if you are interested in hearing all my thoughts on this, then keep on watching. Alright loves, welcome. Hopefully you guys like the setup better. I move things around. I'm trying to get it to be more aesthetically pleasing. I'm trying to look like I've actually know what I'm doing when I really don't. I'm fully winging it. Most of the time I'm winging it, but I want to look like I have my shit together. That makes any sense, if you can relate to what I'm saying. But I'm very excited to crack into this palette right here. It's so cute. I really like this color story. I think this one is the best one out of all the gemstone palettes that they have released, and I've actually picked up all of them, and I've only filmed with 3 of them. I have 2 or 3 other ones that I did not film with because I suck and I just never got around to actually using them. Like I used the Garnet palette, I have it right here. I did like a Valentine's Day look with that. I filmed with the Diamond palette and the Emerald palette because that's my birth month, and I'm actually going to compare the two so you can see the differences between these 2 green palettes. But here it is. This is $9. And they're all $9. It always has a mirror. It always has a pressed glitter. Like all of the gemstone palettes have had a pressed glitter in them, and all of them have one big shade that is the actual gemstone name. So this is the Peridot shade. I guess they had it planned out in advance. So all the palettes are in that kind of setup. And then there's always a mixture of neutrals with color, and there's that pressed glitter right there. But I do like this color story. I like that there's a deep shade in here. I like the neutrals that they actually added with the colors. I feel like these are shades that go really well with greens. So I was actually really happy with the mixture here. It was a lot better than the other ones that they have released. And if you're curious if this is really similar to the Emerald palette, I'm just going to show you guys really quickly in case you got that one and you're wondering if these are just too close to one another. And honestly, I don't think so. I feel like there's enough of a difference to justify having both, and I actually feel like both would work really well together. The greens are definitely different. Like I was thinking maybe these were, but when I swatched them, this one has more of a teal color to it. This is more of a traditional like emerald shade, and then the like deeper shades are different. Like this one's kind of like a brownie grungy green. That one is a forest green, and then they have that burgundy shade, and then these like warm browns, peaches, and like mustard yellow. So actually I think these would pair really nicely together, but I don't think there's any dupes between the 2, in case you were wondering if there were any. But that was pretty much the info. There's not much more to say. Really excited to crack into this, so I'm going to zoom you guys in so I can create a quick little look with this. Got you guys zoomed in, ready to crack into this and create a look. I'm going to try to use as much shades as possible in here. It is pretty small, so I think it's possible to do that. So I'm going to use the brushes from Uden's Eye, part of their Freya collection. And I did prime my eyes with the Glam Light eyeshadow primer. So I think I'm going to start off with the shade Generous. And in the palette, all the names are like character traits of, I guess, a person who was born in August. I'm thinking, I'm not even sure what the zodiac is for August. Can someone please let me know in the comments, because I'm not really good at like all the zodiacs, like what month they're in. I know my month and I know like the people around me, but I don't know like all of them. But ooh, that's like a nice little like salmon-y shade. I wouldn't say it's peachy, it's a little bit more on the pink side, but it's nice and pigmented, nice and blendable, coming through with the usual good quality from BH Cosmetics. So now I want to go into Independent, which looks like maybe more of a deeper version of Generous, maybe a more brownie, deeper shade. Okay, yeah, so this one is definitely more of a brown tone and it has a little bit more depth to it. So I like that there's a difference between those shades because they looked like slightly similar in the palette. Like one might just be a darker version, but it's actually a different undertone. So it's actually quite different. I am wrong. So now I think I want to take, you know what, I'm just gonna keep using this little brush. It's working for me. I'm gonna go into Brave, the deep foresty green, and I'm gonna use that on the outer corner to deepen up the look. Hopefully that doesn't like muddy up with the other shade, but I think they're gonna actually go into each other really nicely. Yeah, that's laying on top really well. Wow, it's not getting patchy at all either. Gosh, like BH Cosmetics is doing such a good job. I think that looks really good together. I really do. I'm gonna go back into the generous shade from before, the first shade that I used, and just use that on the edge. Just blend everything together. Now I want to do the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna pretty much mimic what's on the top part. I don't think I'm gonna do anything different on the bottom. So I'm gonna go into Generous, that shade right there. Run that in here. Oh, wow. Such a beautiful little salmon shade. Really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna run that all along my creasy under eyes. Getting old. Part of life though. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Brave, that green, that deep green on the outer part, just to connect up here. Okay, so I laid down some glitter primer off camera really quickly because I'm ready to now get into the metallic shade, and I think I want to use the pressed glitter in here. So I think I want to start off with Enthusiastic, this metallic right here, and it kind of looks teal. Yeah, it's definitely more teal. I haven't actually done like my swatches yet, but yeah, it's definitely more on the teal side and not as green as like the metallics in the emerald shade. So I like that. I like that it's a little different. Okay. That is such a stunning shade. I actually feel like it might have like a little goldy shift to it. I don't know, it kind of looks like there's a shift to that shade. So now I want to go into the beautiful Peridot shade. This is such a beautiful lime green metallic. And I'm gonna use that all in the inner portion. And just marry that into the Enthusiastic shade. Yes, that is really pretty. So I was thinking I was going to now use Outgoing as the inner corner highlight. Hopefully it's bright enough to do that, but I swatched it and I was like, I feel like this would work, so let's see. Hopefully, yes, actually I think that looks cool. I love using like a lighter matte in the inner portion. I got some on my nose, look at me. But I thought that that would be kind of cool to use the matte, because I originally wanted to use that on the crease because that's normally how I would do it, but just thought we'd switch things up and use a little bit of that in the inner portion. I think that's cool. I do wish it was maybe a little lighter than the Peridot shade. It's a little on the deeper side than what's on the lid, but still think it's fun, still think it's interesting. So I think I want to maybe go in with Peridot a little bit in the inner portion, like kind of put it on top. Yeah, I'm gonna add that just so it can have some more lightness in the inner part. Maybe if it was like more of a brighter yellow matte, it would work, but it's just a little darker than what's on the lid. So I just wanted to actually top that on top of that. And it kind of changes the color being over the yellow, makes it look like more of a gold shade. So that worked out. So now I want to lay a little bit of the little pressed glitter called Peridot over like the center part, just to add a little bit of glitter, you know. But I'm going to put a little bit of glitter primer there just so, you know, we don't have too much glitter fall out. I'm thinking like right there between where the two metallics meet, just to add some more to the look and to use it. I mean, every now and then I put glitter on my eyes. I know not everybody likes to, but look how pretty that is. That picked up really nicely. But just do it at your own discretion. You know, if you're not comfortable, don't do it. If you are, just be safe about it. You know, that there is a little bit of a risk using pressed glitters on your eyes. But I haven't had a problem yet. I haven't had an issue or hurt myself. I've always used like some kind of glitter primer to make sure, you know, the glitter really sticks. Look what that did for the look. It just took it up a notch, made it a little bit more glam and fun. And this is it, guys. This is how the look came out. I like this. So I want to go and put on some liner, mascara, figure out what I'm gonna put on my lips. Then I'll come back, show you the final look, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, here's the finished look. Look how bold this came out and vibrant. I am loving it. So what I did off camera was I went in with the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. For the wing that I did with that green color you see there, I used the eye paints from About Face. This is in Smoke Signal. I just wanted to add a little bit more of a deep green color to the look. Then for my waterline, I'm wearing the LA Girl Neon Shockwave eyeliner in the shade Screamin'. I don't even know why I'm looking. I use this so much. I should know that by now. And then for my lips, I use the lipstick from Nabal in the shade Metropolitan. It's like a warm nudie shade. And that is how I finished everything. So now that I've gotten to play with the shadows, I'm ready to give you guys my first impressions on this palette. Okay, guys, I am very happy with this palette. I don't know if it was obvious, but I think this look came out so fun, so bold, so vibrant, and I wasn't expecting that. Like I didn't know that this is where the look could go. I mean, when I saw the initial picture of the color story, I was like, that's cute, I like that, I want to get it. And when I looked at it, I was like, wow, that's really pretty in person. And overall, I'm very, very happy with this color story. I think this is the best one yet in the gemstone series, like the best color story. And of course the formula is really good. It's the excellent BH Cosmetics formula. The mattes are pigmented, they're blendable, they don't get patchy, they blend into one another really nicely. And I think that they really did a good job with what shades they picked. I feel like the more like neutral shades in here go really well with this palette. They're all like that warm toned neutrals, and they went perfect with the greens. Peridot is beautiful. I like that there was like a deep green matte in here, and I actually like the pressed glitter. I like that limey glitter, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not the best pressed glitter formula that I've ever tried, but it's way better than some I have, like the ones that are like chunky and all loose and they just fall everywhere. This actually has somewhat of a like tacky base to it to make it grip better to the eyes. Like, Swatch is pretty good, right, for a pressed glitter. I know most people don't like pressed glitter. You could have gone without, and it would have been fine either way if it was there or not there for me. But overall, I think it's really nice. If you like this color story and you're wondering which gemstone one to pick up, this is the best one if you only wanted to pick up one, or if you wanted to pick up another one because you picked up some of the other ones. This is really nice. I'm really happy with it. Honestly, I don't have much more to say. I think this is good. This is a cute little travel size, compact little color story that I feel like you can do a lot with. I really do. I feel like you could go different directions with this, and I think this would pair really, really nicely with the Emerald palette as well. That was my thoughts, guys. I hope you enjoyed the look that I created. Let me know in the comments below. Did you pick up this palette, or what do you think? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like fashion, makeup, beauty, and all that fun stuff, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have going on. Also, don't forget, to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the palette link, other videos of mine, like the other videos I did on the other gemstone palettes. I'll link those below, as well as my contact information. I am also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty, and I'm also on TikTok as Breezy_beauty. If you want to check out my other social media platforms, I would really love that. But that was everything, guys. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.